How do people afford DoorDash? I have more money than time. You'd be surprised how much credit card debt some people are carrying. I've never understood it either. I have buddies that order every other day and then complain about being paycheck to paycheck. People are bad with money. It's cheaper than getting a Dewey. I work 12 hours a day, I have lots of money, and no kids. I DoorDash all the time. I use it regularly, so I pay for the Dash Pass. It reduced the fees a lot. I won't say it pays for itself, as using DoorDash in of itself is not a necessity. But it costs less than paying all the fees every time. With the pass and using it once or twice a week, my extra fees amount to like $4 per order instead of $1,020 I see on some people's orders. How can I afford it? I make good money, don't have kids, and live in a fairly affordable area. It's not breaking the bank to order delivery a few times a week. I use DoorDash on occasion. It's usually in some exigent circumstances though. For example, the last time I used DoorDash, it was when some old friends I had seen in years dropped by unexpectedly, and kinda decided to make it an unplanned reunion party by inviting still more old friends. I was already running lowish on booze and snacks, so DoorDash was a damn lifesaver. I don't think I was even really looking at the prices. I drive for DD, and I wonder that myself. I've never ordered from DD. I just can't see myself spending that much. I've also noticed food is just more expensive there. Almost $5 for a large fry. Then delivery fee, plus a tip. When I large fry is $3 in person. My credit card includes Dash Pass as a benefit, so I get a bunch of fees waived. We order it once a week as a no cooking night treat. It's definitely not cheap. I was thinking the same thing today. Feeling sick and wanted to Uber Eats some ramen. After 30% off, and all the fees, an $18 bowl of ramen was gonna be $36. I'd rather drag my sick ass into the restaurant and save $18. Every time a question like this gets asked, I wonder if people think everybody is poor? Lots of people have money. I always wondered this about our neighbor. They'd order DoorDash at least 35x a week, and several times I saw them use it to order more than once in a day. Never did the grocery delivery ones. Always fast food. Turns out they were using their rent money for DoorDash. Woman shrugging, light skin tone. I don't get it either. I've never had a problem driving 1,015 minutes to go get my food. I got a steak dinner the other night with 2 sides in less than an hour for $90. Ate it in my pajamas with 2 glasses of my favorite bourbon. Would have cost more in person, and I would have had to talk to people and wear real clothes. Totally worth it. It's a treat, not an everyday thing. I get it on average once a month, maybe every couple weeks max. I also order from cheaper restaurants and places that do promotions and are close to me. Lower delivery fee, so usually only spend $20 to $25 per order. People who do it every day or multiple times a week, I assume they make big money, have low expenses, or are just bad at managing their finances and constantly broke. I Uber Eats once a week. For me it's a treat, not a regular occurrence. The fees are really expensive and it does add up. But I also don't own a car. I walk most places, so I have money others wouldn't because of a car payment, gas, and insurance. If you have Dash Pass, it's not that bad. $10 a month. I had it for 2 years, used it once every 12 weeks and saved $600 in fees. It tells you in the Dash Pass page how much it's saved you. By ordering twice in a month, you've already spent over $10 in fees. Dude, in New Orleans we have ASAP. It was called Waiter at one point. I went to order $17 of food from a place 2 miles away. The total came out to $45. A lot of the people that order food that way are also the ones complaining about not being able to pay their student loan debt or being able to afford a house payment. I mean, it's definitely a lot pricier than getting it yourself, but there is a sizable chunk of the population that can just plain afford it. Imagine someone that door dashes every single day forever, and it's $30 each time. That's about $11,000 per year, which is very expensive for food. But people that have $100,000 plus salaries can generally afford even that extreme situation. And there are tens of millions of Americans with salaries that high or higher. Just as a disclaimer, I'm not saying that's a good way to spend your money, just that there are a significant number of people that can afford getting DoorDash very often.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.